Well, ladies and gentlemen, joining the show, the icon and the legend that we've been talking about all the way from Los Angeles, California. She wants liberty. She wants less taxes. She is Jan Terri. Welcome to the show, Jan. Man, I gave you a lot of lead time, Travis.
It's not me.
Oh, Jan, you have to unmute. We can't hear you.
Either you're muted or Kyle muted you as a saboteur.
Somebody has muted you. Hold on, Jen.
There. Oh,
We heard you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Jan Terri is here.
And JoJo.
Ah,
JoJo.
JoJo. What happened to Denny?
Denny died in 2018.
Oh,
Jim,
JoJo.
I told you
Sorry
not to
to
bring
hear
that up. I told you don't bring up
I would
Denny.
never have done that. We are big fans, Jan. I got to be honest. Your catalog. I've done a deep dive on you. We just played IRS. I think that song is very underrated.
Yeah, that's for next month.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's for April, tax month.
Yeah. If you ever been through a tax audit, you understand the IRS.
Oh, please. What I want to do is I want to pay less taxes. I hate paying the taxes I pay.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was one of the reasons why we fought King George, was because of his taxes. Taxes on tea, taxes on living, taxes. And then what happens? One of the presidents started to do the taxes. I don't know if it was Franklin Delano Roosevelt or one of them beforehand.
Hold, your audio cut out. I'm sorry for a second. Who? I didn't hear you say. I'm sorry.
I said it was either Franklin Delano Roosevelt or one of the presidents before him that started the thing with the income tax.
When did you start putting your politics in your music? The first song we heard, obviously, was I Don't Want to Lose You Tonight, which is a love song. When did you start realizing, I have feelings about a lot of issues that I can incorporate into this music?
Well, because I got tax audited from the IRS, so I just don't know. And there has never been a song for IRS, so I just wrote it. It was like a novelty type song. So.
Now, Skyrockets is one of my favorites. You rocking with the guitar in front of that open. What is that thing of water?
Fountain.
The fountain of water.
It's a fountain.
Yeah. Did you get permits for that, or you just go up there and start rocking?
The crew that I was with, we just went and rocked. Just started rocking. I understand the Go-Go's did something at that fountain years ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay, because your videos all just kind of shot on location, and you don't get permission. You guys just go and you rock.
Well, if you can go to public places, you usually can get away with public stuff. And if you don't go in with a lot of crew, it works. If you keep it simple and keep it down-weighted,
Sure.
Yeah. When did this start for you? I mean, obviously, I think a lot of people found out about you through losing you, and it became a kind of a phenomenon on the internet. But you're such a prolific musician. You've put out so much material. When did this all begin?
Well, my grandfather was a musician, and he wrote songs back when they had Tin Pan Alley back in New York. And my dad played the saxophone. And so I tried to do the saxophone when I was 8, but my hands were too small. So
do you have little hands, Jen?
Yeah, I've got little hands.
Oh, okay.
So
Cute.
I started to play the drums.
Oh.
Drums were easier for me than playing the sax, and I can only play a little bit of guitar. I'm not considered a guitar player.
Now
My
you
favorite
do a lot
all
of
time was Paul McCartney. I loved his bass, and I finally got a bass before.
You're very prolific, and you also write a lot of songs about passion and love. Baby Blues, I think it's called, is one of my favorites. A great video. You meet this handsome Texas guy. I guess wearing a cowboy hat. It's almost it has like a sensual energy to it.
Why is a cowboy type of a song? The ones that were in the video were mostly limo drivers, and I asked them if they wanted to be in the video, and I'll buy them beer and pizza. And they
Oh
said,
wow,
sure.
okay.
They
Smart.
Yeah, because I noticed you
Yep.
got United Airlines involved in the first one. You
Losing
thank
You?
United, yeah, and losing you. You got United Airlines to sign off on it. You got like the whatever the hotel was. Like you got some big people involved.
Where the hotel was a La Meridian, and that was one of the hotels that Oprah Winfrey used to use for her show. And I
Never heard of her.
yeah, and I caught up and talked to Wolfgang, the manager, and I asked him, and he said, sure, and I said, oh, most likely at that time it was most likely being a promotion type thing.
Right.
And he says yes, and he asked if he could have a copy so so he can promote his hotel. And I said sure. And then when United said yes, you only in public areas you can go to. And I'm like, okay, fine.
How did Losing You end up on the internet? I mean, obviously you shot it in 1993, so you're a good almost 15 years away from it feasibly even being on YouTube. So how did that song
Right.
first end up on the internet?
I don't know, because it was on a VHS.
Yeah.
So because back then is what they were using, and I have no idea. Somebody put it up there, and then they consider it the worst music videos.
What?
Well, let me tell you, some of the major record labels that have their famous artists and pay a lot of money have worse music videos than mine, and they pay a fortune for their videos.
Yeah,
Were
true.
people kind or unkind? I mean, I don't know why they'd say it's the worst video. We enjoyed it a lot. Why would have they been kind?
Some not, some yes, but there's a lot. They said I sing like that. That guy from American Idol that hung
Justin
guy
Guarini?
Jr.
Hung
No, yeah, remember back in American Idol, the first one.
William Hung.
Oh, he
Jr.
was not a strong singer.
Right, and they said I look like Miss Piggy and all kinds
What?
of stuff. So
Who said that?
people,
Does it
Oh.
does it bother
you
you?
have- no, because it's their opinion, and
Yeah.
and the other thing is, cyber bullies like to pick on people.
Yeah.
I will say, I mean, and we talked about it on the show, we've been playing your music a lot this week. I love that you never quit, that you saw this thing and you were like, okay, it's gaining some traction, people are seeing it, and regardless of whether they're being kind or not, you like to make music. And you just kept putting out song after song after song, and there's a ton of them
Right.
that have done a tremendous
Because-
amount of views.
Yeah. Have you listened to the new album?
What's the new album called? I probably have.
It just came out. It's called Songs of Hope. It has
Oh, no-
JoJo singing on two of the songs.
Let me see here. I have not. Is it on? You just.
It's
There it
on-
is. Songs of Hope. Yes.
Oh, yeah, we did. We listened to Denny's
Denny's
song,
song,
and
yes.
we listened to Hot
Hot
Dog.
Dog Baby. Yes, we
Yeah.
enjoyed
Yes.
Hot Dog Baby.
Well, yeah, JoJo's singing on Hot Dog Baby,
Wow.
Oh wow! All right, you get the whole. You get everyone involved.
and JoJo's running for president in 2024. So let's see.
Oh, good for
He'll
you.
make it.
Now let me ask you: do you still perform live at all? Are you still out doing live gigs?
No, not really.
Any reason?
With that Corona thing, not too many places were taking us, and the way the industry works, you really don't make hardly anything, and it's out there. So
Yeah, they do kind of. They screw you over.
yeah, I'm waiting for my documentary to come out and my autobiography book. Then when that one comes out, maybe I'll Jojo and I'll do a book signing tour.
When do they come out?
I don't know. The people in Chicago are the ones making it, and it's all held up out there, so I have no idea when they're going to release it.
Well, didn't you? And I know that you wrote a couple of children's books at one point, didn't you?
I wrote Get Down Goblin, it's the Goblin Story, and Rock and Roll Santa.
Get down.
But didn't you write books as well?
Those are the books.
Oh, those are all you named
Those
those.
are
It's books.
Those are the books, and it goes with the songs.
They were adapted.
Oh.
The songs were adapted into stories.
Awesome. What happened to the books, and when can we see those?
The only thing I've been doing is because I couldn't get a major publisher because the books are too small. I've been last year I printed them up myself, and then I was selling them that way with the cookbook, with my microwave cookbook.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
microwave cookbook.
I might do it again this year. Probably in September or October.
Are you shipping all the stuff yourself? So you're kind of doing everything from home?
For the books, yeah.
How did you?
T-shirts and stuff. T-shirts and that we're not. We're using Redbubble.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we're using that to ship because they can go overseas. Because I have fans in UK, Australia, down under mates, and all over the world. And Redbubble is the only one that will ship overseas.
Wow.
How did you find your crew? Like we were marveling at not only do you have the same director for a lot of the videos, but like we're huge Get Down Goblin fans here. And so we were looking at the girls that you have with you dancing. I'm not sure if they're the same girls from Mission to Mars. They look the same to us.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Michelle was doing nails, and she had a nail shop. And Womana also worked there, and her sister-in-law, Nikki, did my hair. So, and I just asked them if they'd like to be in a music video, and they said yeah. So then that's how I got them in the music videos. They were just friends.
Who choreographed it? What they're doing on the steps is pretty. They're good contemporary moves. Now, did you choreograph that?
No, the three girls worked on it themselves, and they invented it listening to the music. They just wanted to. They said, "Can we do some dancing in it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Now, Jan, what did you do when you were like younger before you did music? What was your like when you were a kid, and what did you want to do, and what did you do before you obviously became a pop star?
I'm not considered a pop star because I'm too normal.
Oh, there you go.
Well, because I'm not. I don't consider myself like Lady Gaga and those.
Why?
And Taylor Smith and them, because I talk down to earth to people, and
That's true.
I do answer the fan mail and stuff like that. So
That's sick.
no, as a kid I did modeling for a department store called Weebo's. I was a cute kid. We don't know what happened.
Come on.
Cut it out. You're adorable.
Okay, Jim.
Yeah, and I love James Bond movie. I wanted to be like the first female James Bond.
Still time.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and that was about it. I just mostly had a normal type childhood.
What made you
Yeah.
What made you take things into your own hands? There are a lot of people with a dream to be a musician, but there are not a lot of people who would kind of take the ball themselves and go, you know what? I'm going to write some songs myself. I'm going to record these songs myself. I'm going to make these music videos.
Right.
Like, what was the thing that pushed you to just do it yourself and, as they say, get her done?
Well, I looked into different studios, see how much they cost, and while I was working doing the limo, I saved money and I just did it. It just, it was just something I wanted to get done, and then I looked into who gave me the best deal to do get the CDs made and the cassettes, and that's about it.
Wow.
And then I went to Rose Records, and I went around trying to get deals with them, and Jim Thompson kept giving it to a lot of the people in the music industry. Listen to this, listen to this. And then he worked for Tower Records, and we got into Tower Records. And then I got this guy Dave, and he got me into Best Buy.
Wow.
So,
Oh, you,
but it was only as a local artist.
Mm.
And the same as like Tower Records. Tower Records had a local artist section, is where.
now we've also
That's
seen. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jen. You did some TV stuff, which I thought was great. I thought you on the news. It was with the billowing smoke. I thought that was a great appearance. I watched your a couple of your news appearances and some of your live stuff. Have you done any TV in the last couple of years? And if you haven't, you certainly should be.
The only thing I was on was Hot Package.
Nice.
And that,
Yeah,
what was
I
that? The
on
news?
their series. Yeah, Hot Package, and then a Netflix called Chicago Ant.
Chicago Ant.
Yeah.
AUNT or ANT?
Yeah.
AUNT.
Okay.
Oh.
They used Get Down Goblin and
That's
song in one of their episodes.
that rules.
And then I was in Jim Cameron Crowe's
Almost
movie,
Famous?
Aloha.
Oh, you got a film roll out of it.
Well, it was just it's when he blows up the satellite, and I'm up in the left-hand corner. They use a still shot of it.
Now, Skyrockets, I wanted to, because that's the one, your songs get stuck in people's heads. Like, they really do. Like, it's the first thing I thought of when I woke up this morning was Skyrockets. Now, Skyrockets to hell, no one sees that coming. Because Skyrockets, you'd assume, go to heaven. Please walk us through that.
Well, yeah, skyrockets, you do go to heaven. But when I was writing the song, it was like, skyrocket to hell, taking your love for granted, skyrocket to hell, putting your love to shame.
Yeah.
It's about a cheating boyfriend. So
What an asshole.
Honestly, yeah, and you open up, you're online, you're on the beach, and again, it's a little, it's a sexy
Yeah,
look
it
with the
was,
bikini.
Wow,
it was
that's
in
one piece.
Malibu, in it's that Will Rogers State Park over there.
Okay.
And let me tell you, that whole day, the water is freezing at 8 a.m. in the morning. It is freezing
Oof.
in the ocean. Ugh. And then Beverly Hills. Denny loved Beverly Hills. What a dog!
Oh.
Loves going to Beverly Hills. On his birthday, we will take him to get Pink's hot dog. Then he'll
Pink's?
get his Starbucks cappuccino. Then he likes to walk around in Beverly Hills, Rodeo Boulevard, and he loves Cardonays. And then we will spend the whole day in Beverly Hills.
That's we're looking at you on the rocks right now, just kind of pensively glancing out at the ocean like something has happened. You really tell a story when you do a video.
Well, I majored in there at Columbia College in radio, TV, and film. And so I had screenwriting and TV production and film. And you're doing the song and you try to get the song close to the video.
Yeah, that makes sense. What did you do with Marilyn Manson?
I opened, he Jim Thompson gave him a promo of my 2 albums and I should say 2 CDs, and my I had the 6 music videos, and he gave it to that. And Manson's girlfriend Rose McGowan, they flew me out to perform for her birthday party, and then in October he was coming out to Chicago, and I opened up for him.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
that's great. That's awesome. How was that experience?
It was different because I was the first very act to go on, but Rose McGovern wasn't coming in, but because she knew that I was opening for him, she flew in and she made the announcement, and so for his people.
That's to let them know that you were there as kind of a friend and as a favor to him almost. That's awesome.
Right, she's a very nice lady.
Who's this?
I like Rose. Rose McGovern is very nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I see some pictures of you with the two of them. Yeah, and that's 98, right? That is the height of Marilyn Manson's, fame. That where his
It's like
fans.
Dope Show Manson.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was was stars on the dope show. Beautiful people, beautiful people,
I remember that. Dude.
Yeah.
That was a big time. I was a fan.
Would you cover Dope Show, or would you cover? Do you ever cover? I heard your Ave Maria, which I thought was almost induced me to tears. Reduced. I was gonna say induced tears and reduced me.
I learned Ave Maria when I was like 16 years old, and my singing teacher, Ann Perilla, from DePaul University, she said to me, because I said, because they only play that song at like funerals or weddings and things like that.
Right.
And I said, it needs to be spiced up. And she goes, Jan, like William Shakespeare, you don't ruin masterpieces. And then years later, I jazzed it up. So.
Nice. What did you play at the Manson show, and how did his fans react to you?
I only played 5 songs. The songs that he picked out were Losing You, Journey to Mars, Get Down Goblin, and I think Rock and Roll Santa.
Oh my!
Another great one.
What a set!
Amazing. And I know Skyrockets was not out yet, and IRS was not out yet. Of course. This is late 90s.
I mean, IRS.
No, IRS was out.
What? Wait. What?
IRS came out in 1994.
You didn't know that, Jim?
Wait, the album, I heard it on another album, though. Am I crazy? Hold on a second now, Jen.
She did IRS in 94.
IRS was in high risk. And then under holiday songs, I took IRS again and I added that to the holiday songs.
You know what? You're absolutely, of course you're right. It's your music. I'm such an idiot. I was thinking that was one of the newer ones. I love the high risk cover. It's you you look almost like you're ready to conquer. You're on the horse. You look very.
That was my husband.
Wait, the
no,
horse?
it was a joke.
He was
I
like
used
one.
to say to him, this was my husband.
Oh. Yeah, you look very comfortable on the horse. Are you a competitive rider?
Okay.
No, I used to ride when I was younger. So I just wanted the picture with the horse. So
that's very nice.
Did you ever get to talk to the fella that you wrote Losing You about? Did you ever get to talk to him again after the song came out?
Yeah, great question.
No, because it's just tell you the truth, it's just a song. It's not about anybody. It's just a song.
What?
Oh, it's just a general song about love and love lost.
What?
Yep.
You're very passionate. Have you had are you in a relationship, or do you date often, or do you kind of like being solo?
I don't date that much, but I date a little bit.
You have a lot of passion.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm Italian. What do you expect?
Hey, whoa!
But then again, you wrote a song about
banana.
what was the Irish
gabagool.
Irish Eyes or something, and you also speak French in little. Was it called My Little Brother or something?
Yes. Yeah, I had French 101 in high school.
Oh, nice.
And the other thing, there wasn't really new Irish songs out. So technically what I was trying to do, and the people in the record industry told me it's impossible. I wanted to make one album for a calendar for the whole year. Like have something in January. February has Every Day's Valentine's Day. March has Irish Eyes. April has
IRS.
IRS. Yeah. Then I need something for May, something for June.
May flowers. May showers. April showers bring May flowers.
That's not you just made that up.
So, May flowers.
Yeah, and the reason why I Get Down Goblin is because after Monster Mash, there technically wasn't any Halloween songs. I mean, I don't consider Thriller a Halloween song. So,
hey, Jan, one question: who's that knocking at the door?
Well, the waving nevermore.
Yeah,
like with Alan Poe.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, by the way, if people want to get your books, where can they order them, and where can people?
They can't, bro.
Well, the books.
They can't get the books because I have to go across the street to the printing place and pay for them and get them, and then I'll post them, and then people will pay through PayPal for me. It'll be up.
Oh, okay.
You know what you should do, Jan? You should put out pre-orders for them. If you put out pre-orders, that way you know exactly how many to print, and it's all profit ski.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then I understand the post office is going up with the prices.
You can raise that. Let the customer absorb that.
Leave it to the government, huh? It's like the IRS and all the taxes. It's just like, they leave you with a hole in your pocket. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Yeah, the more you have, the more they want.
That's a good point.
So when I do the ending of the song, I do that chicken thing where it goes, IRS just drains your pocket. The IRS just wants you so. More you have, the more they want. Leave your heart with a big, big hole.
I love it.
I do too. I like the chicken thing a lot.
Who are your biggest influences? Because I hear a lot in the songs that we've been listening to. There's two things I hear a lot of. A lot of punk.
Yep.
You know, a lot of Joan Jett almost. And then also there's quite a significant like 80s hip hop influence because you do a lot of rap breaks. There's a rap break in IRS. There's a couple of other
I know that's another thing the country people had a sissy fit. They said there is no such thing as rapping in that. But now the new generation of country and western has it in.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you're at the forefront.
The pioneer.
Yeah. So what are your big influences?
I love the Beatles.
Nice.
I got to see the Beatles live in '65 when they were here in Chicago.
Oh wow.
Elvis Presley. I liked a lot of his music.
The King.
I like some of Baba Mandrell. My voice was similar back during high school, like Olivia Newton-John. I love Olivia Newton-John.
Sure.
Even McIntyre.
Physical.
I just have a mixture of a whole bunch of things. As songwriting, I would say some Billy Mantle music, Burt Bacharach. The Beatles have Easy for the chorus, which kind of like that's sort of like my writing is with the chorus, that like love me do, and she's got to took it to hide. That some of that stuff stick in your head, and then Chicago, Casey and the Sunshine.
Sure.
And like I said, mixtures of all different genre of music.
And Jen, you also do a song too called, and I want to remember the second artist, Elvis Presley, and is it Sammy Davis? Who's the one that you have them singing together?
Yes, because my dad used to dress up like Elvis, and sometimes he'd dress up like Sammy Davis Jr. It was called Elvis and Sammy.
He was dressed up like Sammy. Did he have his clothes? How would he do that?
He had a suit, and he got I helped him get this makeup, and he put that makeup on, and he went into a bar, and they were going to throw him out because they didn't know it was him.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, I get that.
And he would do Sammy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Well, back in the I think the early 50s. Sammy Davis Jr. and his uncles used to tap dance, and they used to do stuff at the boardwalk, because my dad is originally from Philadelphia and Jersey and that, so he used to hang out there.
Well, the song is very good.
I mean,
sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
You know what it's based on.
He was friends with Freddie Bell and the Bellhops.
Okay.
Yeah, and we used to see him in Las Vegas and in Chicago.
Have you ever considered writing a musical for the stage, like telling a narrative through an entire album?
Like Tommy.
Yeah, so maybe a rock opera.
I seen that movie with Anne Margaret and the guy from the Who was in it, and Elton John was in it. I'm the pinball wizard. No, that would be kind of hard to do. So
that's a no.
I mean, yeah.
Are you up for collaboration with other artists? Like if somebody wanted to collaborate on a song with you, you'd do that, right?
Yeah, I would think about it.
Yeah, I think you should be doing more stuff. We enjoy your work very much, and I think you're very underrated. And I'm happy that people are finding you.
Well, thank you very much. And
what kind
I
of?
understand you guys are doing this thing for the whole week.
Yes,
thank you very much.
It's
Oh,
Jan
you're
Terri week. What
Yes.
kind of? Just out of curiosity, what kind of money would it set us back to get like a Jan Terri theme song done for the show?
Not that much, but I could work on it and think about it.
Yeah, maybe we
Okay.
could, Travis, our producer, could talk to you about that off the air. So
Yeah.
you don't want to give your private finances out.
But we could easily throw 50 at you.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We can maybe do a little more. Whatever Jan requires.
Well, thank you very much. So
We love you, Jan, very much. We think you're awesome. And where can people go to get your stuff where you're actually going to see some of that money?
well, we go Redbubble is the merchandise thing. Also, I do autographs, phone calls, and video messages. I'm not on Cameo. You order it through my PayPal or Bandcamp.
Why not Cameo?
Yeah, do you want to be on Cameo?
People, Cameo, I understand, takes a big chunk out of your money, and plus two, when I tried a couple years ago to get on, they wouldn't let me on. So I'm having my cousins looking into to see about getting me on.
We might be able to. We
Yeah.
might be able to help you with that.
I think
They
we
do
could get
take.
you on.
Yeah, they do take a cut of the money, but I mean, it is what it is. It's almost like you just talk into the phone for a minute, and then all of a sudden, you have a little money in the bank. It doesn't.
I
hurt.
also think you could charge more to make up for what you're doing because of the amount of eyes that would be on you. People would find you on Cameo that
Yeah.
way. You'd probably in the amount of videos you would do, you'd probably
make something.
double what you're making now or even more.
Right.
But yeah, I think Jim
but-
and I could probably help you
Sure.
with that.
Yeah, but the only thing is, I'm not like your typical artist. I don't like to rip off the people. I like to make it
Ah.
affordable for people. So that's another big thing.
Yeah, of course.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. I don't think charging $300 to thousands of dollars to see people in concerts and things. I mean,
That's not right.
No.
so
Yeah.
because it's more for the music. It's more to make people happy, to forget about the problems, to for the hour that you're on stage, people can go someplace and just have fun.
Forget their
That's-
troubles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jan, thank you so much. We're fans, and we're happy we got to talk to you. We'll talk to you again, of course.
And Travis will keep in touch with you
Yes.
about projects and any way that we can help.
Okay.
Get
No
your name
problem.
out there.
And anytime you guys need me on the show, you want to talk, just
And where are you located?
You know
Are
how
you
to
still in
get-
Chicago, or are you out in Hollywood?
I'm in Lake Elsinore. I'm in California.
Oh, you are? Okay, great. You're enjoying the nice weather. We'll talk to you again, okay?
It's a little cold out here, but
Oh, is
yep.
it cold? Okay.
I miss the food out in New York.
Yeah, the
I
food
miss my
here is good.
hoagies. I miss my pizza. I miss my my hot dog.
Well, I tell you what, you can whenever you're traveling again, whenever you find yourself in New York, you have a space right here in the studio. Do a little singing, do a little talking, whatever you want to do. You're always welcome here.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank
you very much. The great Jan Terri. Thank you for coming on, Jan. It was great talking to you.